Hey everyone, I am Nikki Wolff and this is my Glamour Beauty Spy. So to start this look, I am going to be using the Good Apple foundation. This is the one that you guys have probably seen has gone viral on TikTok. It's such an incredible full coverage, medium to full coverage foundation. More suitable for kind of normal to dry skin types, but you can wear it on oilier skin types too with the right primers and setting powders. It is available in 40 different shades, and you can see literally as that goes on how seamless and full coverage it is. I like to apply the bulk of the product in the center of the face and then kind of work outwards. That way you don't end up with too much product in the hairline and you get a really nice, flawless, even finish. You can use a sponge, you can use your fingers. I personally like to use a brush because I find I can be a bit more precise that way. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to use a little bit of the translucent locket setting powder on a smaller brush. This is a number 5 brush. And I'm just literally going to press that in the center of the face in the areas that we don't want to have too much shine. I'm also going to add a bit of contouring, sculpting, and a bit of blush now. The KVD contour palette is literally like my best friend. It goes with me everywhere because these shades work for pretty much every single skin tone. I'm using the lightest one now and I'm just going to press that under Eva's cheekbones. So the Modcon Gel Blush is literally like my new best friend. It's so gorgeous. It gives you this beautiful dewy skin-like glow without any added shimmer, which makes it super flattering. Comes in 4 different shades. I am using shade Glasscade on Eva. This is one of the deeper shades of the range. And the reason I'm using this is because I feel like if you just use a tiny amount of that product and really sort of buff it into the skin, then what you get is almost like the effect of a stain, which means it's going to be long wearing and give you like really lovely color payoff with just a tiny bit of product. This is where I use my ultimate liner. This is the KVD Tattoo Liner. So first of all, I like to, when I'm doing it on myself or when I'm doing it on someone else, I always say look down rather than close the eyes. You can always do it in little strokes rather than one kind of full stroke if you need to blink in between, but I just find that way if the eyes are open, then it means you get a nice, smooth, fluid finish. So what I've done so far is I've literally just lined along the length of Eva's eyes. This is the part where I'm going to do the wing. My little tip for this is if you look straight ahead, you want to be following the angle of the bottom lash line. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get you to look down again. And then bearing in mind the angle of her bottom lash line, I'm just going to bring that liquid liner up and out, which I'm going to turn it to the side, you can see there. And now that I've got that shape in place, this is where I'm going to make it a little bit more thick and dramatic and fill in the gaps. That is what I call a killer liquid liner. I mean, there is a reason why this is an award-winning liquid liner. What I'm going to do just to finish that now is I'm going to bring some of that liner down just in the inner part of the eye so it really continues to elongate the shape of the eye. And I'm just really following the natural kind of angles of Eva's eyes to do this. I'm going to call this Ooh La La liner because I just think it's so fabulous to have that dramatic liquid liner. I'm going to finish this eye look with the Go Big or Go Home mascara. This is a super volumizing mascara. You can literally just tell from how chunky that brush is. It's going to give lots of volume to the lashes. It lasts all day, which I love. When you pull your mascara out, instead of wiping that little bit you get on the end off of the mascara, I like to keep it at the end of the mascara and then actually use it, especially on the bottom lashes, to disperse product on the actual lash. And then once that product is on, they then use the kind of length of the wand to comb it through. For the lips, I'm going to be using the Everlasting Liquid Lipstick. This is super long wearing, a high pigment formula that just glides on. This is the most gorgeous kind of deep plum shade, and I'm going to show you just how much pigment and color payoff. You can literally see with one swipe, it gives you this super highly pigmented and long wearing finish. How incredible is that amazing shade on Eva? I think it works really well with the simplicity of this cat eye. My tip for creating the perfect shape when you are doing such a strong color like this on the lips is to put the bulk of the color on with the actual applicator and then use a little brush just to kind of go around the edges, and that really helps you get a nice, neat, precise finish. So here is our finished look. I would say probably a graphic cat eye or something like that. Definitely a glowy skin and a full bushy brow. My most used beauty hack is probably to apply individual lashes before mascara and then put tons of mascara on afterwards. The best way I find to create the glowiest kind of lit from within skin is to highlight all of the kind of high points of the face. So rather than quantity of product, it's all about careful product placement. This is a tricky question because I just think makeup is all about just doing what feels right to you and just self-expression. I think the only one thing I could say is like the idea that you have to follow like a set routine, like, you know, your foundation goes on, then your concealer, then your powder, and then your blush, and you know, whatever it is, that's like that kind of set routine, maybe how some people may have learned to do their makeup. I think they're the no-nos for me. I think we really need to break away from that. My instant route to Glamour minutes has got to be a liquid liner. I mean, you just can't beat the transformative effect of a liquid liner, how it can instantly change the shape of your eye and just make you look more polished. The best beauty hack I think I ever heard was from makeup artist Terry Barber. I saw him do a demo years and years and years ago, and I remember in this demo he was doing mascara and he said, if you don't get a blob of mascara on the skin, then you probably haven't applied enough. My curly hair must-have is my L'Oreal mousse. There's just this L'Oreal volume mousse that I have used for years and years, and doesn't matter what I try, I always go back to this L'Oreal volume mousse. My biggest personal beauty indulgence is candles. I don't know whether you can class that as beauty. It's kind of like beauty and self-care candles, at least to me it is. But I have literally a candle obsession. I have so many candles. Castor oil. Sounds really random, but castor oil is just really handy, kind of all-round moisturizer, and really nice to apply on your lashes and brows to keep them conditioned, especially after wearing makeup. My must-do beauty ritual is to take my makeup off. I just cannot sleep with my makeup on overnight, and then I can go to bed in peace, feeling like I've done something good for my skin. I have this like mild OCD with filing my nails. It doesn't matter which manicurist I see or how incredible they are, and I'm sure it drives a lot of them up the wall, but I just have to file my own nails. My favorite ones at the moment, what am I wearing today? I am wearing Baccarat Rouge, and then I've layered that with a fragrance called Fleur Narcotique. I would say the secret to getting the perfect beauty shot is all about lighting. Lighting is literally key, and it can really make the difference between a shot being gorgeous and not gorgeous. I am going to talk you through some of my most loved products at the moment for skin, hair and makeup too. Let's start with skin. Cleansers that I'm absolutely loving at the moment are this Clé de Peau Cream Cleansing Oil. This is so incredible because you can just use this one product to cleanse. I'm a big fan of double cleansing. I think it's really important to be able to remove all your makeup, any debris from the day, and SPF especially sometimes can be hard to remove from the skin, and this takes off absolutely everything. And then to follow that, in the evenings I will use a serum followed by a moisturizer, and my main goal is just to give my skin as much hydration as possible because it's quite dry. Then in the daytime, all about vitamin C and SPF, so I'll always use a serum with vitamin C. I've been using vitamin C on my skin for years. I've suffered with pigmentation and melasma, and I find vitamin C really helps to improve and just brighten the skin, and you know, give you the best glow. Let me talk you through some foundations that I'm loving at the moment. There is this new one from Valentino. Valentino Beauty has recently launched, and their very Valentino long-lasting foundation is so beautiful. I use shade MN2, and I really love the texture of this one. I find it's lightweight, gives a glow, but not too glossy that it's going to slide off. Another one that I love, and it's been like a favorite for so many years, is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place. This I use when I want a little bit more of a matte finish, super long wearing double wear. Another foundation that I love is the KVD Good Apple foundation. This is one of those foundations that's really unique because it's super full coverage and creamy, but the beautiful thing about this is it still like retains that gorgeous dewiness on the skin. So this is what I'll use when I feel like I'm having a little bit extra coverage, but I want to keep my skin still looking hydrated and dewy. Then onto mascara, and there's a few that I'm loving at the moment. The Guerlain Mad Eyes mascara is really great if you want full volumized lashes. Then onto brows. At the moment, I kind of switch between two products for my brows. One is the new Valentina Beauty Brow Trio, and the other is the Estee Lauder Feather Light Brow Enhancer. I've got to be honest, the reason that I use these is exactly the same for both. They've got a really fine applicator that allows you to kind of draw in these super fine hair-like strokes. Both shades are exactly right for my brows. The Estee Lauder one is in shade black and the Valentina one is in shade granite. And I just kind of elongate the ends of my brows. My brows are really thick and dense naturally, but I just like to make them a little longer and lifted at the tips. I generally like to keep my lips pretty natural. I always use this liner. This has got to be my most favorite nude of all time, and that is quite a statement. It's just like a perfect nude. It's just a pinky, naturally browny, nudie, kind of easy to wear, looks like your lips, suits absolutely everyone from like the fairest skin even to like much deeper than me. And then lipstick wise, at the moment I'm loving the KVD Epic Kiss lipstick. Look how gorgeous that packaging is. Really easy to wear. They've got a slightly glossy finish which makes them easy to wear and comfortable and hydrating. Also, I'm really liking this one from Bare Minerals. This is a lipstick in the shade Grace. Just a really pretty kind of pinky, peachy little satin. So that is nice and also a little bit more matte. So when I want something more natural, then that's a great one. And then I'm just obsessed with lip balm. I have so many lip balms, it's ridiculous. My favorite lip balm of all time is the Sensai lip treatment. More of a lip treatment than a lip balm, and I use this at night rather than in the day because it's like a cream. But it's so deeply hydrating. So if you are one of these people that has lips that just never seem to be hydrated no matter what you apply, this is the one for you. Hair-wise is pretty much the same. I just like to give my hair lots and lots of moisture, and then for styling I use all different things on the kind of mid-lengths, but what I use on the roots and the ends of my hair has remained the same for years and years and years. I use the L'Oreal Full Volume Extra Mousse, which is really volumizing, quite a strong hold. I just put it in the roots of my hair because it gives great root lift. So there you have it. There was my Glamour Beauty Spy. So thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Sending you lots of love and kisses, and I'll see you soon.